Hello, this is Brian here in Quinter, Kansas at Quinter High School. I'm a high school teacher for 25 years and have a great new product here developed by FastCap and myself called Mag Shims. Let me explain a little bit about Mag Shims is going to do for you. Originally I first made blocks to set up my dado head saw for height adjustment and away from the fence. Here's what would happen. The kids would knock those blocks up on the floor. The kids would sweep them up, and then I'd have to make new blocks. We've developed a set of shims now that fasten to the fence. These mag shims are 1/8 inch thick, have magnets embedded in them so that they fasten together in one 1-inch deck, all 1/8 inch thick. So now setting the saw is easy. They fasten to your tabletop. If, for example, you want a 3/8 high dado, the beauty of this product, you can fasten the shim right to your tabletop, which eliminates always this factor where you've got your tape measure down by the blade, trying to read the height of the blade, and not taking account that your throat is level with your throat plate is not level with your throat. That's always a problem. What the mag shim does is fastens to the tabletop. Let's just say you want 3/8, so you select 3/8 high. You bring the mag shim out over the blade, bring it up until it just barely touches the mag shim. Now you're 3/8 high. That's how you set your blade. Let's say you wanted a 1/2 inch away from your fence. You select 4 mag shims, slide them right in between your blade and your fence. You are now a 1/2 inch away from your fence. And the beauty about these, they fasten right to your fence, and the kids or yourself don't knock them off, and you're ready for lean cutting and setting up of the saw. Another use is the drill press. A great use is the drill press, setting up the drill press. Exactly, especially when you're drilling Forstner holes with Forstner bits. I found the kids always want to measure off that tip. All you do is select the thickness that you're going to drill, which is a 1/2 inch here. Let's just say we want it a 1/4 inch deep. We select 2 mag shims, set that down on your table. Bring the Forstner bit with the flat part of this Forstner bit right against your mag shim, just like that. Set your depth of your drill press, set your depth stop so that it stops right on the mag shim. And you know now that your Forstner bit, the bottom of that Forstner bit, is set to make a 1/4 inch hole into your piece of material. Great use here in the drill press. Let's go over to the bandsaw. Great use for the bandsaw. Of course, you can have your mag shims on your machine ready for this procedure. Let's say, for example, we want to resaw. We want to set our bandsaw for resaw. If your bandsaw has a nice metal fence, of course the mag shims will fasten right to the fence at a 1/2 inch. You can slip it over right next to the blade of the bandsaw. Tighten your fence. Slide your mag shims out. Now you have a 1/2 inch resaw measurement. What a nice product by FastCap. I'm sure anxious to use them this year. Sure anxious for my kids to be able to use them. Check them out. Thanks. So some other nice features of the mag shim are this. There's radiuses on the corners, which would allow you to draw a radius when you need that in the shop. 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and then an inside 1/4 inch radius, which is made by this notch, which is 3/4 inches, which could be used to set a 3/4 inch blade height without splitting the shims apart. And then 1/2 inch radius, 3/4 inch radius. So another great use of the mag shims is setting the depth of the router. So for example, if we wanted our router bit 3/8 deep, select 3 mag shims, put that on top of your router, move the bit up to the bottom of the mag shims just so it touches, set your lock on your router, and you're 3/8 deep.